Hello and welcome. My name is Kylie Kane, and this is episode 16 of the Verzian Chronicles Knights of the Old Republic Let's Play. So, in the last episode, we fought a bunch of Sand Raiders, but we did finally obtain some Sand Raider suits. So, before we go forward into this next area, I did want to see if you know what? No, I don't. No, I don't. No. I was gonna see if the ambushes would still happen, but I think it'd be better if we don't. Let's head into the Sand People territory. All right, we've entered Sand People territory. We have HK with us. We have HK and Mission, and Mission is really good at disarming bombs. Wow, this territory is massive. So let's disarm a mine that sits right in front of us. One is disarmed. Cool beans. We're trying to recover them because they make money. Plus, okay, so I see in the distance what looks to be a Sand Raider. Circa marker posts on the sides here. Can we do anything with those? I'm letting Mission walk towards them. We cannot. So let's begin to do a bit of explorating of this area here. It is literally just a whole lot of desert, but I do see what looks to be parts laying on the ground. Desert as far as the eye can see as we wander the deserts looking for any signs of life. No, and I do see markers out in the distance. Looks like a sort of entrance or an exit maybe to the area, so let's go check that out. Oh, we found a plasma mine, so let's let Mission walk up there and grab it. Now, one thing we're going to want to do is, because I'm almost certain that the Sand People are going to immediately recognize us as soon as they see us. They're going to be like, yep, we know who you are. You're not one of us. We're going to assault you. We've got to be careful. All right, so where does this go? To the Eastern Dune Sea. Have we been there? Let's go there. Eastern Dune Sea continues to a barren horizon, but there are signs... I didn't even get to read that. Let me read that again. Hold on. That goes here. Continues with science people pass this way. The occasional stone appears marking path, but logic how they place is indecipherable to an outsider. Acknowledgement. All right, so we cannot do anything there with the Eastern Sea as of yet. Acknowledgement. Acknowledgement. I'm actually just strictly moving him so that we can actually move forward. And somehow we just got stuck on the ground. The ground stuck us. All right, so we can't go to the Eastern Dune Sea, but we can... There's a body in the distance that we can go check out, so we're walking towards the body. It's a whole lot of walking, folks. This is the desert episode where every bit of it is just walking. We found a Twi'lek corpse. Twi'lek corpse. Let's take a look at it and see what it has. Twi'lek corpse has a thermal detonator on it. Now, so we grab that. And we are looking down the hill here. We can see some Bantha. We can see some more corpses. I see a corpse off in the distance. We'll probably grab a lot of these on the way out. We see, a small group of Sand People ambush us. All right, hold on. They saw us. They saw through our disguises, sadly. And it is time for assault. All right, looks like Mission is being taken out. Are you kidding me? We're loading the quick save. When they attack, man, they are strong, and for some reason they're definitely taking out mission pretty quick, which is so frustrating. It's so frustrating because we can't use our. We just got to be careful. It is really frustrating though. It is incredibly frustrating to get caught by them because they will just outright ruin you, and it is very frustrating. And we're trying for a peaceful battle here, but they're making it very difficult to be peaceful at all in any regard, and it's just frustrating. It's just frustrating. That's all. That's all I'm saying. It's just frustrating. We're not trying to combat them. We're not trying to fight them. We are getting ambushed quite frequently. We're trying to get past the Bantha here, and we're trying not to alert any of their people. So we're not going. We're just trying to slip past without fighting, without really. I mean, I don't mind fighting. I don't mind fighting them, but it's hard for us to get a peaceful solution to this problem if they keep attacking us. Kind of one of those situations. You know what I mean? Now I'm hoping that we can slip past the turrets. We have the Sand People garb on. What the hell? Okay. I'm a little confused. We have Sand People garb on. Why did the turrets attack us? That's a really solid question. Why did the turrets attack us? We may have hit a bug. All right, hold on. All right, so we should be able to pass through here with no issues. All right, we're going to... Damn it, that was the wrong button. I meant to hit F4 and I hit F5. So the Sand People are non-hostile to me, but the turrets are not. I'm confused. Why are the turrets hostile to me? Because they literally took me out almost instantaneously. The turrets did. So we're literally just walking through, trying to... So we've passed all the Sand People. Okay. So we've passed through the Sand People, and we're almost to their grouping of huts. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 turrets. Hold on. And the turrets are not red right now. They are blue. So maybe we're hitting the save button a lot. Maybe they won't fire at me. They are not firing at me this time. I do not know why they didn't fire at me last time. We're entering the Sand People Enclave as friendlies. All right. All right. The Sand People warrior has obviously recognized you and is astounded you're here. Your disguise may have allowed you past the turrets outside, but is ineffective at close range.
Interjection. One moment. I believe I understood that, Master. It may not have been his intention, but he did actually communicate something.
Quickly, tell him we're not a threat.
Translation. Result. I believe I've succeeded in confusing him, Master. We have shown an interest not common among outsiders.
Apologize for being here. Say we want peace.
Translation.
All right, we're just waiting.
Translation. He is expressing disbelief, as am I, but his duty requires that he report to his chieftain. Extrapolation. It would seem that we are at least worthy of curiosity for the moment. I would much rather this get bloody, Master, but it is your call.
Okay, now this will get us access to the chieftain. Though you can't seem to understand him, the Sand People's chieftain tone is obvious. He clearly despises all outsiders.
Translation. I can translate with some guarantee of accuracy that he is demanding to know why he should let us survive this encounter, Master.
Tell him we want a peaceful solution.
Translation. Translation. He claims he has no reason to believe you, Master. Your kind have tainted this land with machines and uncaring, ignorant feet. Translation. He requires proof of good faith. We must make a contribution to his people that shows we are not a threat. Shall I blast him now, Master?
Ask him what it is that he wants.
Translation. Translation. He plans to move his people farther from Anchorhead, but they need to build up stores of water first. He says you must aid him. Translation. He wants moisture evaporators from the Zerka. If you deliver them, he will order that his people reduce their attacks on miners.
The attacks must stop altogether.
Translation. Translation. He says that will never happen, Master. Ignorant outsiders continually desecrate their most reverential customs. This will always demand a response, an attitude I can respect. Protocol. From his perspective, a reduction is already a large step. It is doubtful you will get agreement on much more than that.
Tell him we'll get his evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not believe you, Master. We will only be allowed to re-enter the Enclave when we have the evaporators with us. Translation. We are to be escorted outside. He will wait, but he doesn't believe we are coming back.
All right. So does that mean we can wear our normal gear now? Possibly. What was my normal gear? Probably the Bronzinium. Probably Davik's war suit, most likely. All right, let's equip her in some. Oh wow, yeah, she can use the Akani fiber armor and get some great bonuses off that. Why can't I do that? Damn. 18 light armor, Benzinium, 21. Could have swore. I think I went with the Bronzinium. Ooh, the Bronzinium looks good on me. Yeah, we'll go with that. All right. So we need to get the water evaporators from the Zerka Corp. That is what we need to do. So let's go and do that. It shouldn't be too difficult, I wouldn't imagine. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to do this the simple way. We're just going to stand right here and then
Extrapolation.
all right, so what we're going to do is we're going to press the button. We're going to return to the Ebon Hawk. Watch this. All right, so now that we've returned to the Ebon Hawk, we're going to go talk to the Zerka folks about water evaporators. Now, this is like cheaty because it allows us to go back and forth really easily. Instead of having to walk and back and forth and blah, 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 blah. And it puts us really close to the people we need to put close to. Why are my characters really slow? What are they doing? I don't know what they're doing. Anyways, let's go check the Zerka offices. All right, let's see if we can't get some water evaporators. Do you have any moisture evaporators? I may, but it's not something I usually sell as pacers. To exchange with the Sand People to stop their attacks. 400 credits for the pair. I'll take it. All right, well, we obtained them. Nice. All right, so let's talk to the protocol officer. We're going to sell the gaffy sticks.
But do you have the
just regular ones for now. All right.
Farewell.
We gained 450. We gained our money back for the gaffy sticks, but they want the chieftain's gaffy stick. So the question will be, should we get the chieftain's gaffy stick? The chieftain is not very happy with us And they agreed to give that. I don't care about the agreement, to be honest with you. What I do want to do is I do want to search the facility. I want to see if they've got anything fun. They won't mind if we take a look-see, will they? I don't think so.
Master?
Huh? Yes?
They might, actually. They might care a lot, to be honest with you. But that's okay. Hi, mission. Bye, mission. Bye, mission. Hi, mission. Bye, mission. I realized where I was going. I was actually walking towards the big gates when I should be walking towards the Ebon Hawk gates. Because what we're going to do is we're going to do a teleportation back. Now, between episodes, I actually did take the time to grab a save editor and actually rearrange my feats. I did rearrange them to better support my character. So we now have dual wielding instead of single wielding. I find that the loss of three defense is greatly, massively outweighed by everything else.
Extrapolation.
So we tell him we have the moisture test. He takes us to the chieftain, and let's get that thing done. Chieftain says he's surprised we returned.
He did not expect us to return, Master. He wonders if we have brought the moisture evaporators.
Tell him we have his evaporators.
Translation. Translation. He does not trust you, Master, but you have done more than any other outsider. They will not attack, and he grants you his chieftain's gaffy as reward. Translation. The attacks will be reduced, and he will allow you to explore this enclave, but be warned that any lack of respect will result in death.
Tell him farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
And there we go. Note that we did get the gaffy. I believe I showed new items. Let me look here. We got the gaffy we were looking for, so that's good. Come on, get through all this items so I can take a look here. Why are med packs considered new? What the hell? I don't know why all of this is considered new. Scope, droid plating, blah, blah, blah. Blaster rifle, chieftain's gaffney. Gotcha. All right, we can now leave. All right, so note to self. I'm gonna show this off. So we're gonna quickly open up one of the Sand People's wicker bins, and as soon as we open one, the Sand People attack. Note to self: don't touch their stuff. Also note that there is no real loss.
Translation. Translation. His people found it, but didn't scavenge it.
A crate dragon house.
Translation. Your ignorance. Translation.
Anyway, so we just got information on the star map as well. But anyway, so any kind of rifling around in their stuff, to them is an excuse for them to kill us. So they will immediately try to kill us. Is it worth it to kill them? Not really. You don't get any light side points. There are no light side. There are no dark side points here. That's probably the weirdest part about this is there's no light, there's no white, there's no dark. And there's a lot of rubble here. There's a lot of stuff. And you're like, ooh, maybe this stuff would be useful. You're right. But there's really not anything good here. The tribe is effectively, there are like a few females here. There are no kids. I want to point that out. But there are a few females here. There's all warriors. And basically, you touch their stuff, they kill you for it. And it's one of those situations where if you are a lightsider and you're not wanting to fight them, there's your thing, right? Anyways, So we got the gaffy stick. The hunter is somewhere in the Dune Sea. That's fine. There's also a crate dragon we can get. We got the map of the Dune Sea, which allows us to go that direction. So, which is fine. Now that we have the gaffy stick, we're in a much better position. We're going to grab a few frag mines on our way out of here.
What?
All right, let's continue moving. Very well done. Very well done. And I don't think the Sand People will even engage us in combat anymore, assuming that we don't mess anything up. So we just got to be very careful not to don't do any harm, right? No harm done, no harm, no foul, right? That's the goal. So we found that Twi'lek body we found before, and we're going to take the thermal detonator off of it again. And as we reach the Dune Sea, what I'm going to do really fast is we're going to make a trip back to the Ebon Hawk. That way we can quickly go drop off the Chieftain's Gaffy, make a little money, and fulfill our end of the bargain to the Zerka Corporation. And maybe learn a little bit about what happened with... ouch.
Huh?
Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right, so we just blew something up in our face. That was fun.
What?
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a dosh darn minute. We forgot something. We forgot two somethings. If I remember correctly, we were told about the miners getting attacked, which Mission's brother was a part of. We were also told about the Jawa, who were definitely assaulted. So we've got a bit of a problem. Where are the Jawa? We have to go back inside the Enclave and find them, because they are actually some of the most important people. Like Iza was actually hoping and waiting for us. So we need to go rescue the Jawa. We got to find them.
Ready?
Yeah?
We're probably going to end up having a fight. That might be what we have to do. So we're going to see. Sure. We'll see. We'll see if we have to fight. Let's go back inside and see if we have to fight. We have to find the Jawa. I totally spaced and was like, oh, cool. We got the Gaffy. We got the Gaffy stick. We're done. But we're not done, are we? No, we're not. We have a couple Jawa to find, don't we? So let's go find the Jawa. So we searched the left half of the compound by complete accident. Let's take a look at the right half of the compound. We're looking for the Jawa. Are the Jawa in here? They are not. Where are the Jawa? Hello? Are the Jawa in here? They are. You are not the ghostly giants that held us trapped, people of sand. You are from the old city new. Izaz must have seen your coming. Are you rescuer? You must be. If I let you out, this whole place will turn on me. We would risk, but we would trade for it. Izaz is by the city gate. Would give much for our safety. I need to ask you a few questions first. We'll answer if it leads to freedom. I'm looking for something. A star map. I hear of this. Izaz would know. We scavenge and see many things. Izaz could tell and trade for a rescue. Help us here. All right. I'll release you later. I have to make sure it's safe first. Jawa's under Izaz. No caution is best. Please return with speed so we can get free. All right. All right. And we found Griff. God dang it.
Yeah?
Oh, shit.
You there. I'm a high-ranking executive at the Zerka Corporation.
This is Griff.
There's a big reward if you take me back to Anchorhead.
Griff, don't you recognize me? It's Mission.
Mission? Is it really you? I heard Taurus was destroyed. I thought you were dead. Oh, joy of joys, my little sister is alive.
I have to ask you something, Griff. It's important. I ran into Lena. She said it was your idea to leave me on Terrace. It isn't true, is it?
Well, there's the truth and then there's the truth, you know? I always meant to go back to Taurus's just as soon as I had the credits to pay off my debts. But credits have been hard to come by.
You mean it's true? It was your idea to leave me there? I'm your sister. How could you abandon me like that?
Come on, sis. You didn't need me to look after you anymore. You may have been young, but you knew how to take care of yourself. Besides, you're here now. I mean, everything worked out fine.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me after all these years, after deserting me on Terrace?
Well, that and, could you please get me out of here? You got a tough-looking friend there.
I can't just let you out. The whole place would turn on me.
Risking everything just to get you out. That doesn't bother you?
You can't abandon me here. These Sand People, they're animals.
I'll try to talk to the Sand People chieftain.
And you better appreciate it.
You know I do, Mission. You know I do. Honest this time.
All right, so we have a couple of things we need to deal with. We need to get the Jawas out, and we need to get Griff out. Let's go talk to the chieftain and see if we can maybe broker some sort of peace. Do I think we can? No. Do I think he'll allow it? No. Is it going to work? Maybe. All we can do is try. And that's it. That's all we can do. But there is a lot of Sand People warriors here. And I mean a lot of them. All right. Oh, Lord. The Sand People chieftain seems grateful to you, or at least less inclined to smash your head with a pointed grub seed.
Query. What do you...
I need to ask him about the captives.
Clarification. We must...
I need to ask him about setting the captive Jawas free.
Translation. Translation. He says that the captive Jawas are slaves and that they have lived past their usefulness. You may take them if you wish.
All right. Then what about Griff?
Translation. Translation. He says that by his very presence, this Griff defiles their home and land. He is without any semblance of usefulness to them.
Yep, that would be Griff.
Extrapolation. I would assume we are free to take him. It is doubtful they will even waste the effort to kill him. Perhaps we could do it, Master.
Tell him thank you and farewell for now.
Translation. Translation. We are free to leave.
I hesitate to wonder what that sounds like on the edit after this is all said and done. This is probably going to sound like shit. It's probably going to sound so bad. But let's go release the Jawas and the release Griff and the Jawas, because Jesus Christ. All right, Jawa. Sand People said you can go. Go to run to Anchorhead. They say that Isis will trade for us. Will trade to us. Good. Now, we've got to deal with Griff. Come on, Griff.
You're back. You've come to let old Griff out, right? Right? I don't want to beg, but I'm more than willing.
You can just keep waiting, Griff. We'll get you out of there when it suits us.
We used to be so close, sis. Now, I know we've had our differences, but I really need to get out of here now. No fooling.
The Sand People said you can go. Run to Anchorhead.
Yeah, you can find your way from there, right? Can you manage that? What? Is there something else?
Well, I wanted to thank you, and, you look like you're doing well. Financially, I mean. Say, could you spare me a few credits to get back on my feet?
You're hitting me up for credits. I don't believe this. Lena was right about you, Griff. We should have just left you to the Sand People. Don't talk to me anymore. Ever.
That didn't go well. Sis was always a little too fiery for her own good. She'll cool down in time.
Don't be so sure, Griff.
She'll be okay. We had our fights before. Too bad, though. I really could have used a helping hand right now. You may have saved my life, but I don't have a single credit to my name. Say, you wouldn't be able to spare me some credits, just till I get back on my feet, you know?
Sure. Here's 100 credits. Get out of here.
That's it, huh? Figured you'd be able to spare a bit more than that. You know, I'll take whatever I can get. Don't worry about me. I've already got a job waiting for me. Krita, the manager over at the Zerka supply shop, said I could come work for him if I ever get tired of the mines. Yeah, I think I'll go take him up on his offer. You know, maybe there's something else you can help me with. I need to talk to a guy first and set up the details, but if you're interested in a job, come see me in Greta's shop. Goodbye, Mission. I'm glad you're not dead.
And no light side points. Huh. Weird. No light side points at all? Huh. Very weird. All right, well, we've basically done all of the side quests here that involve the Sand Folk. We must gather our party before venturing forth, which means we must wait on Mission to get here. She got so choked up at seeing her brother. You know. Anyways. So, let's do the walk that we were going to do before. Actually, let's do a couple things first. We've come across another frag mine, so we're going to grab it real fast. And then we're going to do a... what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Ebon Hawk. And we're going to do a couple things in town. Because we need to talk to... We've already got a map of the sand dunes, so I'm not too worried about whatever Izaz has got for me. But there's a couple stuff... There's a couple things that we can still very much do inside town. Or at the edge of town that we can do before we leave. So let's go get those done. Protocol Officer, what do you got for me?
Greetings again from the offices of Zerga Corporation. Is this about bounties or something else?
I have gaffy sticks to redeem for bounties.
I see that, but do you have the all-important Chieftain's gaffy? That was what you agreed to get for us.
Yes, I have it. Here it is.
Well, that is a very big headache that you've removed. I'm sure there are still sand people out there, but they'll be quieter now. I think I'll give you a bonus for this. You've more than lived up to your side of the bargain. Zerka Corporation thanks you.
This amount will suffice.
I'm sure. Zerka Corporation thanks you again.
And we got 1,300 points, and apparently a couple level ups. So let's go get those done. Let's go do the level ups. Level up, and it looks like HK47 is coming out of the dark side, which is absolutely hilarious. As we do more light side stuff and more dark side stuff, that's absolutely hilarious. Anyways, let's talk to Griff and see what he says.
Ah, just the person I was hoping to see.
Save it, Griff. I'm not talking to you. I want no part of whatever you're involved in.
Okay, sis, I see you're still mad. Fair enough. I don't think you could help me with this anyway. It's more of a job for your friend here.
What's the job?
As you may know, tack glands can be refined to a very potent powder. It's the primary ingredient in Teresian ale. That's what makes it so strong. Of course, now that Taris is pretty much wiped from the face of the map, Teresian ale has become somewhat scarce and very, very valuable. Luckily, I know the secret recipe.
So what does this have to do with
I
me?
know this guy. He's with the Exchange. Now, if I give him a small sample of Teresian ale, he says he can synthesize it and reproduce it in mass quantities. Problem is, I need one of those tack glands to make the first batch, and now that Taris is a smoking ruin, the only place to find tack is on Kashyyyk. If you can get your hands on one of those tack glands, I'll make it worth your while.
Griff, are you blind? Can't you see you're talking to a Jedi? We're out here trying to save the galaxy. We can't waste time on this.
Please, you have to help me. I promised this guy from the Exchange a sample of Teresian ale. If I don't come through for him, he's gonna break my legs. Or worse.
Don't worry, Griff. We'll get those tack glands for you.
Yeah, I knew you'd come through for me. You won't regret this. You'll see. Just don't take too long, okay? This guy from the exchange could stop by any day. I kind of told him I already had the stuff, so if he shows up and I'm empty-handed, well, let's just say I really, really hope it doesn't come to that.
Okay, so Griff's an idiot, but we have things to do here on Tatooine that don't involve him. All right now. So, let's go talk to Aziz. Like, Griff is an idiot. It's just what it boils down to. Griff is an idiot. I absolutely love it, how dumb Griff is, but like, holy cow, how can you be so blatantly, just outright, hands down, pants on head, oh my goodness, dumb. Anyways, let's go talk to Aziz and see what he has to say. Aziz, what do you got for me? You of your kind, Aziz of Jawa, would like to thank you for what you've done. Mine have returned because of you. It was as was agreed, as Aziz was hoped. We have things to give you. Take and be welcome. I was looking for something called a star map. Can you help? You have saved the tribe of Aziz, and we of Jawa are willing to trade. I know of this. In the sands of the east, the eastern dune sea, we dig for people of sand to find the strange thing of the people before. Already do you have a map of the eastern dunes. Follow it, and you'll find what you need in the lair of the dragon. Thank you. Goodbye. You are a good friend of the Jawas. Remember you when your kind is gone. Ask if you need anything more. We retrieved an item, which was an Ikani shield. Okay.
Oh, it's you again. I'll just let you pass. Good hunt.
All right, so we talked to the gate guard. He let us through. And we have one more area to check out here before we are done with all of this stuff. I'm kidding. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyways. This is a lot of walking, to be honest with you. I don't think I was close enough to the map edge to trigger what I was thinking of triggering. Now we do know that the Sand People can still assault us. They actually can still ambush us, so we do still need to be saving every now and again, just to be safe. They can still assault us now that we're not wearing our garbs or anything like that. However, they will assault us less. So that's just something we just got to... but they will be stronger. So that's fun now that we're level, 11, 12, something like that. It will be fine. It will be fine. I got that yawning going on, y'all. I don't know who's causing me to yawn, but if you can find them, tell them they're fired. Let's head into the Eastern Dune Sea. Now that we walked all the way across this dirty, sandy map, we're entering the Eastern Dune Sea. And right in front of us, we have a dewback. A bunch of dewbacks, okay. I'm going to save it and see what we've got here. Don't know what a dewback is, but it looks pretty cool. Can we talk to the dewback? It makes a sound. Oh shit, there's a cave. There's the cave. Okay, we found the cave. Awesome. Let's go deal with the cave. Zerka postmarker. You know what I am going to do here? We can't change party selection here. Never mind. I guess these two are fine. All right, let's see here. There is a car out here? Why is there a car out here? I swear to you, at a distance, that looked like a race car. I know it's not a race car, but Jesus Christ, it's a swoop bike, actually. Comad Fortuna.
I'm tired of waiting, Comad. How big can this dragon of yours be? Going in.
This guy just ran in to this the crate dragon yelled and got ate him. I can see the crate dragon. Literally, I can see it from here. Greetings to you, human. I believe I saw you in Anchorhead. I thought I would see you on the dunes. You look like a hunter. Perhaps you're interested in the ways of the hunt. Will you help me? I've tracked a very special beast to its lair. A crate dragon, the largest of Tatooine's desert predators. It's an honored creature to hunt, though we must both use unorthodox methods today. If it's such an honor, why do you want help? A valid question. This is a very critical fight. Bull dragons are rare to see. Rarer still is the apparent size of this one. It's larger than the one my father felled a decade ago, and he's too far out of his territory and must be dealt with. I might not prevail alone, human, but I must try. All right, I'll help. Wait, why should we kill this great beast? The natural cycle on Tatooine spans hundreds of years, but there are complications that must be addressed. Complications from our presence. Crate dragons feed on banthas. If their numbers of either species fall, the other grows too numerous and unbalances the cycle. Now settlers use bantha, so there's less for dragons to eat. This one's moving closer to Anchorhead. Perhaps there'll be more, but he's the threat tonight. All right, I'll help. Give me more information about how. We must bait the beast out of hiving and ambush him swiftly. There's no room to engage him in the lair, and his hide will propel the blaster fire. I've placed mine around the mouth of the cave. We must coax him out, but this is the end of the season of hibernation. It'll take much to rouse him. Food of this beast this side is almost exclusively banthas and foolish hunters if we're not too careful. To lure him out, we must lure his food to tempt him. All right. How do we... Okay, so we need to lead the banthas here, right? They too have their food of choice. We must find some bantha fodder to lead the banthas here. I have a few ideas where this may be found. Sand people keep bantha herbs, so some of them must have father in hand in the settlement. A vendor in Anchorhead's also had some. If you find father and bait the banthas here, the mines will deal with the dragon as it emerges to feed. Not exactly a glorious hunt, but it'll ensure the safety of the region. If it's as simple as that, you'd have done it yourself. There's one added threat. Sand people regard the banthas as sacred. Anything attempting to feed the herd in this area will most likely lead to an attack. We're far from weakened tribes around Anchorhead. Sand people of this region are strong, fierce, and will think nothing of killing you. Be careful. All right. They posed no real threat to me before. You mean the tribe that's been harassing Circuit Corporation? That group has been used to the deep desert. They appear to be much more dangerous. Look, I have your fodder. Good. Now here's the herb to move out of the desert. Lead them here, approach them with the fodder, and lead them here. See what I can do. Wish you luck against sand people. When you return, the dragon will fall. I wish it could be under more sporting circumstances, but we must do what the situation calls for. I hoped for a mirror of my father's expedition, but that'll have to wait. All right. Let's go get the bantha. And get into a fight, because this is bound to cause a battle. All right, we're coming up on one bantha right now. And we're going to feed it. We're going to save it. We're going to talk to it. And we're going to feed it. As the bantha perks up as you approach, obviously attracted to the smell of the fodder you're carrying. The whole herd falls in step. Sand people appear, and they're coming for the attack. Elite warriors. And they are fighting immediately. We have run up on another one, and they are firing at me, which puts me in a really weird position. We're going to do a flurry, and hopefully that hits. It did for freaking 50 some odd damage. All right, we're going to do a heal now.
Ready.
Damn it.
What?
Oh. Well, this is why I quickly saved it. All right, before we do anything...
Acknowledgement.
Yeah?
Sure.
All right, now let's get the bantha. Let's try this one more time. Sand people, sand people, sand people. The problem isn't the sand people exist. The problem isn't that they are hard. It's that they they overwhelm you with numbers.
Combat mode active.
And they overwhelm you, and that's how they end up killing you. All right. Come on. All right, so now we need to use an advanced repair pack on you. Use an advanced med pack on you. And then you're going to begin assaulting this one. All right, why didn't you use that advanced med pack, dude?
Huh?
Sure.
All right. And for some reason, now we're handling it with no problems. Now that I've whittled them down and actually started using the party to their advantage, it's really weird. Like, if you use the party, they tend to work better, right? So we're going to do Power Blast, and then have Gurley do improved sniper shot while I'm down in the banks here with a heal. With we're going to do one heal.
What?
And we get back to fighting. Go. Okay, what the hell? Nope. We need to heal now. Damn it.
Take that! You'll never get me!
And they only give 45 experience a pop, so it's not like they give a lot of experience.
Ready.
It's not like they give a lot of experience. It's just
Sure.
so absolutely frustrating how they work. Anyways, force healing now. It is very frustrating how these how the enemies work in this in the game.
Acknowledgement.
What?
All right.
Sure.
All right. Let's see. Is there any of these? Okay. Do an F4, and we're going to do the Bantha run again. Really? The game crashed. The second episode in a row that the game has crashed. During a save, too. Let's see if it loads the quick save properly, or if it, because it died at the end of the save, if it worked. It did. It saved it. Okay. Well, good. Weird. Let's try another quick save here. Okay, cool. All right, so we moved again with the Bantha, and it doesn't look like we have to fight anymore. He says, congratulations, come talk to me. All right, Comad. We're saving it again because I don't know what the hell's going on. Quickly, be ready. The Banthas are in position and will soon stir our restless prey. I hope the mines do their job properly. Don't worry, I'm ready. What's that rumbling sound? Oh boy, he's a big one. Here we go. Oh shit, he's a massive dragon. I'm talking yeah, you can hear him right there. He's a massive big boy, and he just got hit by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mines in a row, and he is very angry, and he has just fallen down. I don't know if he's dead. We need to get in there and finish the kill. It is done, and the great beast is dead. To my shame, I denied him a final fight, but I will honor his memory to make amends. I thank you for your aid, human. You have earned a share of the victory, as such as it is. Thank you. We did what it had to be done. Regrettably so. I hope you just remember there are higher reasons for this. Don't let the spoils be your only reason to hunt. Wealth fades, the sand remains. And thank you for your help here today, human. I hope you see you again, I am sure. All right, so let's check this giant beast of a thing out. We obtained what? What did we obtain? We obtained a Crate Dragon Pearl. This thing is absolutely massive. Like, it is massive. All right, so we cut up the remains, and it finally faded away. All right, let's do a save. We'll do a quick save, and let's go inside the final thing. There's chewed up human corpse. That human that just walked in there like a moron during the first cutscene is lying on the ground, very dead. Oh, no, wait, it's a Jedi Master who did this. I thought this was okay. This is different. This is a defense bonus of +3. Jedi Master Robe gives us a +16. We don't have that high on a Jedi defense yet, but that is very cool to see. Let's check out the rubble. Violet crystal, very cool. Let's check out over here. We got some more. We got an Opula crystal. There's a lot of crystals here. A chewed up Twi'lek corpse. Some adrenal tranquility, adrenal strength, and a nerve amplifier belt. And finally, last but not least, the star map. Let's open it up. Just like the one on Tatooine, it opens up, and the ball raises from its center, and a bright light shines in front of us, giving us a map of the universe. And now we have 2 lights lit.
It's one of those star maps, ain't it? Kind of weird finding it in the back of a crate dragon's lair, don't you think?
Observation. There is tremendous power emanating from the star map. I wonder if the crate dragon was drawn to this cave because of it.
Possibly. The star map is a powerful dark side artifact.
Yes, Master. I am certain you are correct. Now that we have what we came for, I do hope we will be leaving this world soon. I am growing so sick of sand in my circuits.
2,000 experience points for clicking on the star map. And now we can leave. That was awesome. We got some new crystals. We got some new stuff. But because the game ain't over yet, this episode ain't over yet, we got one more thing to happen. And you can see it outside. We have 3 pods sitting there with multiple bounty hunters. 5 of them, to be fact. Hello, Nord.
I have to give you credit. You've led me on quite a chase, but nobody gets away from Calo Nord in the end. You got lucky on Terrace. The Sith attack saved you from a quick and gruesome death. But I promise you, the Sith won't be getting in my way this time.
Hold on, Kalo. Maybe we can work a deal out here.
Sorry, I'm not in this for the credits. You're the only ones who've ever gotten away from me. I've got a rep to protect. Let's go, boys. It's showtime.
All right, so we are about to have a battle.
Ready?
Yeah?
All right, let's do it. All right, we're gonna toss a few grenades. All right, we're taking out everyone, but I need to run a actually. All right.
Ready?
Really?
You'll pay. Yeah?
Oh my goodness. And this is why I got to be more careful. That was a bad run.
Yes.
Okay. So we need to step up forward, step up forward, step up forward. Come on. Okay, come on. Stop. All right, we're going to start with a thermal detonator. Hello. Disengage. Try that one more time. Thermal detonator. All right, we're doing this on purpose to try to clear them out a little bit.
Required. Droid efficiency at its best.
All right, hold on.
Die already! Take that!
All right, so now all that's left is Kalo Nord, okay? We're going to toss a couple concussion grenades, and hopefully, we're hoping we're going to run a repair kit on...
Yes?
All right, now everyone is fighting just Kalo Nord, and hopefully we can survive the onslaught here. All right, 38. $25, 18 damage and a miss. 10, 13, 13 and a miss. We're going to heal up. And he fell for 650 damage. All of them have fallen. And we didn't lose a single life. That went a lot better. Let's grab Kalo's remains. He had 2,000 credits, 2 life support packages, 3 concussion grenades, 3 thermal detonators, a nerve amplifier belt, a second one, a retinal combat implant, a Verpine prototype shield, 2 Mandalorian heavy pistols, core Kalo Nord's battle armor, and an advanced stabilizer biostabilizer mask. There is no reason I'm not going to be wearing some of this. We're going to... The Verpine headband gave us a skills awareness 2 plus 3. Breath mask gives us exit poison. Verpine headband. The advanced stabilizer gives us plus 1 to all saves and prevents any manufacturing or poisons. Let's check out Kalo Nord's armor here. Apparently I cannot wear it because it is too heavy. Neat to know. We're also going to be grabbing putting on a second Ikani shield, and we're going to be taking a look at that retinal implant. It prevents critical hits versus just the response package, and it gives me a plus 1 to an awareness. We are going to take that. All right, so, and let's check out the nerve amplifier belt immunity. No, we don't need that. Fortitude plus 3, reflex plus 2. I think we're going to take the Fortitude plus 3. That puts us, currently, we have 2 weapons in hand. We have a 6 to 16 weapon with 14 to hit, an 8 to 27 with a 15 to hit. And we're doing okay. We also have some Mandalorian heavy pistols, which we need to check out if they are better than the a 6 to 13 versus Zalbar's. Yeah. 6 to 13. And can she use both of them? She can at a 5 to 30. I don't know if I will make her do that. I think I'm going to have her... She seems to be very heavily worried about the Zal... We're going to keep her with Zalbar's bowcaster for now. Mission, that is.
What?
And I think we're going to go with... Probably start going with... I think we're going to start moving into not bringing Boyo with us anymore. I think after this is done, I'm not going to be bringing HK with me so much anymore. HK is awesome, right? I love HK. We love HK. HK is something else, right? But the problem with HK is that he's better taken up outside of his usefulness as a translator on this planet specifically. His usefulness outside of Tatooine, I cannot speak to. And most people keep him along strictly for the dark side campaigns, where you stick him in the party as your main shooter. Between him and Canderous, those two are your heavy hitters, right? As on the dark side, at least. Where on the light side, you have a lot more options for shooting. If you really want dual wielding shoots, you go with Karth. You got your other dual wield. You got a couple lightsaber users. You've got Mission, who is really good with rifles. You've got the Wookiee, who is really good with rifles and vibroblades. Like, you've got your options laid out for you if you want the light side path. If you want to play a dark side path, you really don't have that many options, and we are overwhelmed with Jedi, especially once you reach Kashyyyk, where you pick up the final character. I think he's on Kashyyyk, because typically the order of events, especially if you're playing light or dark, it's Tatooine second, then Kashyyyk third, and then you pick your final planet, whether you play which planet you play next. And we have a couple more planets, actually, because of the expansion. But generally, you don't really... Kashyyyk tends to be the second planet you go to because of the quest here. Because of Griff's quest here, that tends to push you in that direction. So, that's cool. So we've got the star map. There's really not a whole lot more here on Tatooine that we need to do. Outside of very specifically... just dealing with the fallout from, everything that happened here. We found the star map. I think it's high time for us to return to the Ebon Hawk. Go on there. We're going to do some lightsaber work real quick. And then I think it's high time once we do the lightsaber work. We're going to... Let's do here. I think this is my lightsaber here. 4 to 23. Yeah, this is the lightsaber I'm using here. And the short lightsaber. See, the Krayt Dragon Pearl does 2 extra damage and gives you an attack bonus of 3, where the Opula gives you massive criticals, 2d6 criticals, plus 3 damage. Which makes it a 5 to 15 with a 19-20 threat range with a plus 2. The Krayt Dragon Pearl pushes you up to a 6 or 4 and 14. Yeah, ain't bad. They ain't bad at all. And I think I've got a sigil and a rubat in the other. Yeah, I think I'll stick with this. Attack +1, damage +1. That lowers my attack modifier, but does more damage and gives me the crit range. So, anyways, I think these two are. All right, we're going to put a Rubat in her crystals there. Let's double check to see what we got. This is a heavy armor. Kayla Nord's armor is, and we're going to just give it the equipment it needs, because I do believe we're just going to get the stuff equipped out that we can equip out. So it's not a bad idea. Melee, those are all done. Ranged, Ordo's repeating blaster, I think is a Canderous Ordo. And we can equip that out, because everyone will need to be equipped out before it's all said and done. So we will be getting the entire party ready. So that's fine. Anyways, before we move forward, last but not least, I want to thank you everyone for coming along to this episode and joining me for the finale. Forgot Karth. Oh my God, Karth is still wearing the Sand People outfit. So that just shocked the shit out of me as I walked through the door. and saw Karth in the Sand People outfit. That's absolutely hilarious, and I needed more of that in my life. Anyways, if you like this episode and like what you saw, and like what you heard, I should say, please let me know somewhere on the internet. You can find all my links in the doobly-doo below. And as always, I hope you enjoy the show. I will be seeing you next week. Take care. Be awesome. Bye-bye.